Hey Aries, what's going on, Aries Massive? It's your girl D with 8th House Energy, here to bring you your November 2019 Silent Enemies reading. Hope you guys are enjoying Scorpio season. All right, we got Mercury retrograde coming up on the 31st, but you know we're in the pre-season, the pre-shadow season, so don't be surprised if somebody tries to come back from the past. Speaking of Mercury retrograde, if you guys are not familiar with Mercury retrograde or you've heard about it and want to find out a little bit more detail about it, I'm attaching a video at the end of this video. So that it's one that I did on Mercury retrograde. So check it out, just so that you're prepared. There's some things you should know, there's some do's and don'ts when it comes to Mercury retrograde, okay? So check out that video. So I want to thank everybody who's tuned into the video, whether you're somebody who is newly subscribed, whether you haven't subscribed yet, or you're someone who is a current subscriber. Thank you so much for checking out the video, and thank you for your support, and hopefully those who haven't subscribed will do so. Go ahead and click the notification bell if you would like to know when I post videos. That way you'll be alerted. I do want to thank those who have supported the channel in other ways as well. So for those who've made cash donations, thank you so much. I do truly appreciate you. Thank you for those who've donated via the tarot card wish list. You guys are the best. Thank you so much. Thank you to those who reached out and requested personal readings from me. I appreciate you as well. With that being said, I am going to go ahead and start the Silent Enemies reading for my Aries Massive. Now, this reading was designed to help you to keep an alert out for people around you. Not necessarily that there's always going to be people around you who are out to do you dirty or do harm to you, but some of the people who have been betrayed and deceived in the worst ways have been betrayed and deceived by people who know them. Okay, so it's good to see if you can tune into your energies and pick up on your any frequencies that you feel might be a little off with people around you. It could be anybody. It could be a family member, a friend, a coworker, a colleague, a boss, an employee. It could be your neighbor. It could be your landlord, your tenant, your kid's teacher, the principal at the school, anybody who's in your environment on a somewhat regular basis who may, have an issue with you in some way, shape, or form. It could be something as minor as you just getting on their nerves that day and you picking up those vibes, to something more severe, like somebody just maybe doesn't, have the best interest for you. So this reading is to help to maybe, bring that energy to light, as far as you just being more conscious of the people around you and not taking for granted that everybody's around you has your best interest at heart. Could also serve as a confirmation of, I had funny vibes about this person. It makes sense to me because this is that, they're moving the same way that I explained in the video. All right. So, it could serve that purpose. Okay. So I'm going to put out all the cards here. There's going to be 3 cards that I put out. Each one represents a sign. So for you, Aries, the first one I have here is Pisces. So you may say, well, I don't know any Pisces, so it won't pertain to me. Well, it doesn't mean that they have Pisces in their sun sign. They could have Pisces in their moon sign. They could have Pisces in their Mars, Doesn't matter what Pisces is in the chart. It could resonate. Now, this is very general, though, so keep that in mind. So don't try to make this fit if it doesn't. The energies that I describe of each sign, you will be able to determine if someone's in your life moving in this manner, okay? So again, if it does not fit, don't try to make it because it's very general. If you want something more specific towards your situation, my information is below. Please reach out. I'll be glad to help you out. So yeah, I'm going to call 3 signs, and each of those signs is going to represent the energy of the person that might be around you that you just need to keep an eye out on. And then I'll tell you why for each, okay? So again, it doesn't mean that they don't have this sign in their chart. If they're not a Pisces, it doesn't mean anything. It just could very well mean that, they're moving based on the energy of Pisces, okay? So let's start with Pisces. So it looks as though, okay, there's somebody here who's very, this person may be upset at you because they showed you a lot of support. They showed you a lot of love. They, extended a hand to you when you needed it. And they feel as though you betrayed them. This is someone you're no longer roommates with or friends with or lovers with. Okay. This is somebody that you used to connect with on that level. You know, you guys used to be friends for some of you, but you're no longer friends. It looks as though someone decided to call it an end to that. It looks as though you guys were trying to work on it and trying to have a stable friendship, but truth was required here. So, things were kind of moving along a little slowly, but it looks as though somebody is just unhappy with the situation, okay? And they're unhappy with the way that things were going, that things went. And you may consider them a enemy because maybe, you got some clarity about their behavior or how they were moving. Maybe they were talking to enemies of yours and you found out about it, okay? Maybe they were talking or gossiping about you and you found out about this. And so it could have been someone that you were dealing with as far as on an intimate level as well. So take it how it resonates. But yeah, this person was talking bad about you. This person knew a lot about you. You were open to this person. You were very supportive and nurturing to this person, and they felt that they were that way to you. But looks like some clarity about this person came out in reference to them maybe, spreading rumors or gossiping about you, or this could be you doing that to someone who's watching on behalf of Aries. All right. So you do want to just keep that in mind. Okay. So the next energy I have here is Scorpio. So Aries, you need to be careful of a Scorpio. Well, it doesn't necessarily mean, well, we'll see, because right now we're in Scorpio season. So we could just be picking up energies of 8th house energy where, especially Mercury, the way people communicate, that's in Scorpio right now, and as well as Venus, the way people love, that's in Scorpio as well. So 8th house energy is about things that are hidden, okay? It's about things that are unseen. Not the unknown. The unknown is in the 12th house. The unseen, the things that you want to hide from people, that's the 8th house. The things that are just unknown to you and things that are hidden from you, period, from anyone, is 12th house. But this is stuff you try to hide from people. This is what 8th house energy is. Stuff you don't want other people to know about. So this could be someone having a crush on someone or someone being in love with someone here. I'm showing that someone, now, some of you were married, okay? And there was some rocky times within the marriage. Some of you have children as well. You were married and, the marriage was tough, but you guys were in a state where you were, chugging through. But there was some issues in reference to what was going on. It looks like maybe somebody felt as if they weren't being supportive. Okay. Maybe somebody had some financial issues going on and they weren't really able to, carry the full weight, but somebody was there to show support and love. Okay. And it looks as though, somebody was trying to help a friend out in need. Okay. Maybe somebody needed a place to stay. Maybe somebody had, financial difficulties and needed some assistance. But this person was really depressed about their situation. And this person was there to show support and to help to keep faith, to help them to keep faith in the situation. This person could have experienced a loss or a death in the family, or some type of loss, maybe a job. But you were there to support this person. And I'm not sure why exactly this person would be an enemy to you. Maybe because this person has love for you and you were just trying to be a friend. Could have been. And maybe this person is interested in you. Doesn't necessarily mean that they're an enemy, but this could be a secret as far as how they feel about you. You may not know about it. But this could be that they're an enemy because you could very well be married. I am showing the Hierophant here and the Queen of Pentacles. That usually represents marriage here. So perhaps, you guys opened your home up to a friend and, now this friend may have some secret feelings for you. So if you're getting a vibe, of somebody that you may have let stay at your house, or you were helping to make sure that they were okay, or being a supportive friend, and you're getting a vibe that they may be trying to push up on your, let's push up, that they may be trying to talk to your wife or talk to your husband, you might be right about this situation here. So you just better be careful of that energy. And again, this is Scorpio energy and it's hidden. So, people may not be expressing it verbally, but they could very well be showing it in their actions. They could be, maybe offering and being a little bit more generous to your significant other when you're not around. Maybe supporting them and consoling them. Could be, doing things for them that you're not aware of. Maybe your significant other doesn't think anything of it, but maybe you got a feeling, or maybe your significant other is kind of weary about the situation or leery about the situation. But this one is kind of tricky here. But yeah, this could very well be someone just trying to, it could be coming into your home, under the guise of needing help from a friend or a family member, but they're coming, in between your marriage here, okay, or your relationship. Now, the third card here I have over here is Aries energy. So you may have to, Aries, this is for you. So you may have to just take a look at the steps you're taking and making sure that you are doing what it is that's best for you and not putting yourself in a situation where you're your own damn worst enemy. Now, it looks like you have a decision to make, okay? And you are reminiscing about the past, okay? But it looks like this is in reference to a business decision, perhaps. You may be in a position where some information was revealed to you, where you're able to move forward, okay? You could have been able to, let's see. Looks like you're going to have financial abundance coming. This is a beautiful thing here because we got the Ace of Pentacles, the Sun card, and the Emperor. So a lot of you are trying to decide on which business move you're going to make. Okay? You haven't revealed it to anyone yet because you don't want to, you want to keep things under the, undercover, so to speak. But it looks like you were stressed out about this. You were up late trying to figure out what you were going to do and how you were going to do things. You've been putting in work. You've been doing everything you could to get you to the level where you're at now, and you're about to celebrate and have success, but you just have to make the right decision, and you're trying to decide what path to go, and it's keeping you up. But it could be somebody from your past who might be coming in trying to infiltrate that. If it's not another Aries, then it may be you being, having to be careful with the decision that you're going to make. You got the Wheel of Fortune here, you got the Ace of Pentacles, you got the Sun card, you got the Emperor here. So you got beautiful things going on, but you also have the Tower card in reverse. You also have the Nine of Swords, that this is something that's keeping you up, making you, it may necessarily be keeping you up at night, but it just could be making you anxious, and we have the Nine of Pentacles. So you've been putting in work, and now it looks as though you're ready to take things to the next level, and you could be, it could have been a sudden unexpected change, and you're just like now trying to, figure out what you want to do. Okay, so just be careful with this situation here. Make sure you don't sabotage yourself, okay? Now, I'm going to get some message of love oracle cards for each scenario here, because this could be about self-love, this could be about love for family, it could be about love for a partner, but we're going to see what Spirit has to say. So for this first situation here, for this person who may have been betrayed by a friend with the Piscean energy here, someone who was very supportive of a friend who might have been in need. You might have let somebody stay with you, and this could be a person who, betrayed you because they may have gossiped about you or spoke about you, spoke ill of you after you looked out for them. And we have here, it says spiritual lesson. Okay, so it says this person is in your life to teach you a spiritual lesson. So if it was you or the other person here who was betrayed, this is to teach you a spiritual lesson. So what you want to do in order to make sure that you understand what happened so that the universe doesn't put you back into the situation to learn this lesson again, meaning that 9 times out of 10 with a spiritual lesson, it was a lot of pain. You were betrayed, deceived. It's not anything positive based on these cards here. Okay, so you just want to make sure that you understand what it is that you were supposed to learn from the situation. Learn what you could have done differently, how you could have looked at things differently. Just look at what you could have done. Okay, that's the important part. Because if you do that, then you'll be quickly able to learn a lesson. Don't worry about what the other person did and what they could have did different. Just look at what happened and look at what you could have done differently to try to circumvent the pain that you're feeling. This is going out to either you, Aries, or to the person that you may have done this to who's watching. So for the second scenario here, this is for someone who there might be a family situation here where a friend was in need, needed a place to rest, or needed some money, or was just being shown some hospitality, and then all of a sudden they, you know, are trying to talk to your husband or your wife here. You know, putting out little, you know, little, saying little things, doing little things, you know, to see if they are gonna take the bait. Because this was someone who was maybe depressed, going through some things, and you know, you and your wife or you and your husband stepped in to help this person out, and this person could very well be secretly in love with your wife or your husband, and might be, you know, giving off those vibes. So Spirit says, time apart. Some distance will help bring clarity. So get away from the person. If they're in your house, get them out of your house. If they're around, get them away from you. You know, if this is a good friend or family member of yours, take a break from them. Move away from them. Okay? Some space apart will help to resolve this issue. You know, it could be just a temporary infatuation type of thing that they may be having for your wife or your husband. And, you know, you guys keep your wife or your husband away from them. And then things will be all good. Time apart. Okay? Now, let's take a look at the third energy here. This is Aries. Okay? This is you making a power move. Okay? Some of you are entrepreneurs, business owners, executives. And you have an opportunity to expand business-wise. Okay? And you're trying to decide, you know, what you want to do, but you are reminiscing about the past for some reason, because there was a sudden and unexpected change that came about, you know, which provided some clarity for you. It also stressed you out a bit. Well, let's see. Marriage. This relationship is moving towards a sacred union. Oh my God, Aries, is that what it is? You met somebody who is well off, established. They may have children. It could have been someone you were dealing with in the past, and you guys have children together. But they have expressed to you that they may be that they're interested in being married. Because hey, I got the Sun card here, I got the Ace of Pentacles, I got the Wheel of Fortune, and I got the Emperor. The Emperor is usually someone who's married. Okay, Emperors are usually married. Six of Cups here, children. Okay, the Sun card here, children. So this could be somebody that you, you know, they may have children with someone else, or you may have children, but they don't care. They're going to take care of you and your children. Marriage. All right. And you may be a little nervous here and not sure, you know, what you want to do. All right. But that's a beautiful thing here if you want it, you know. So let's take a look at Crystal Angel Oracle and see what other advice Spirit has for you guys. Now, this person could be coming up as an enemy because this could have been someone, like I said, you had children with, and you guys may have split up in the past. Okay? And so that might be why this person is coming up as an enemy. You know, and you're not sure what to do, which is why we have the Nine of Swords here. And I know you put in work in a relationship or in a situation because we got the Nine of Wands here. All right, so we got Jade. Okay? And this is wellness. The recovery of health and wellness is here. Let's see what this, what Jade is. What advice Spirit has for you in reference to Jade. So, Jade is all about wellness. And let me show you Jade. Is this my Jade? Yeah, this is my Jade. So this is Jade. This is what it looks like. It's green in color. I want to make sure you can see it here. Ah, not on my glass. I need to get a cover over this table. All right, back to what we were talking about here. So this is Jade. Let me make sure you can see it. Okay. So, Jade, this card announces improved health and wellness with a focus upon recovery. An increased commitment to healing yields positive results. A multimodal approach to health, including especially prayer, faith, and optimism, is indicated and appropriate right now. This is also a sign that your own work to help others is flourishing. Remember we talked about that here? God is the guardian angel. God and the guardian angels are working through your intentions to bring healing energy to your loved ones and clients. Now, your commitment to being a healing earth angel is opening up physical and energetic avenues in your therapeutic practice or acts of service. This is a good time to do research, skill building, and marketing to expand the scope of your healing works. Follow your intuition closely. Now, about the stone jade itself. This beautiful stone is prominently featured in carved Asian statues and jewelry. Usually deep green, jade has been used as a healing crystal since the ancient times. So it's used as a healing crystal and it's used for wealth as well. All right. So this would be a great stone for you to carry around with you, in your pocket, in your pocketbook. This is a nice size. You can get it smaller, of course, but a nice size you can put in your pocket or your wallet or your pocketbook or at the bottom of your bag, your backpack, knapsack, whatever, right? Carry this around with you. And you can also sleep with it under your pillow if you want to. It'll help you to give you ideas and insight on how to better take care of yourself and all things wellness, okay? You'll get the downloads from your higher self. You'll write them when you wake up in the morning. Just record what you dreamed about as soon as you wake up, before you even get out of the bed. Write down, have a pen and paper near your bed. Write down what you dream about, or use your phone and just record what you dreamed about. That way you can, you do it for about a month or so, and then at the end of the month, or 2 weeks in, you can review what you documented and try to get an idea of what your higher self is telling you, because that's what that energy is that comes down to you through dreams. That information, rather, that's your higher self letting you know, hey, there's some energy I picked up while we were out and about. I think this is important to you. I know it's important to you, which is why I'm downloading it to you. So if you don't dream, it's very important that you do. Okay? Especially if you're trying to heal, if you're looking for spiritual growth, if you're trying to open your horizons and just be able to be more open-minded. Also, if you're trying to be more intuitive. Okay? It's good to work with stones. So Aries, I hope this resonated with you. If it did, please like the video. If you know somebody it resonates for, share it with them by all means. If you want to leave a comment, I love to read the comments. I read every last one. So, feel free to leave a comment. And if you haven't subscribed, please do so. Click the notification bell. You'll know when I post the next one, which is going to be towards the end of November for December's Silent Enemy reading. And I have some other things posted for you guys for the month of November as well. So, Aries, I hope that you guys enjoy the rest of your Scorpio season. And I will see you for December's Silent Enemy reading. Love you, Aries. Peace out.